No fucking way, man. I got you to play. Jesus Christ, bro.
Checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open downfield. That kept the offense on schedule. That's really important for this offense today.
And when you're watching it as a defensive player and coming in this football game, man, you know this is going to be a challenge. I better get pressure on this guy. If I let him feel comfortable, you'll see another day like last week. I mean, that dude was accurate. Almost every ball was caught. They were in rhythm. We're going to find some creative ways to get him off his spots and make him feel uncomfortable.
Well, the defense did a pretty good job that time on the option play of having someone dedicating themselves to the quarterback to get him down. Not enough to stop the offense from picking up the first down, though. The defense really needs to be keyed in on this because they're going to see this option play more and more as this game goes on.
Lost a throw on first down. Bring out behind the line. It's Acho. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. Backed up now, here's second and long. Back to pass. Almost in. Didn't pick up a lot there, looking for just a few. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming.
Going through his progressions, we see something, but just couldn't do anything about this defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
Takes it on the return.
Oh, what the fuck?
And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. So the Memphis Tigers offense headed on to the field. Now a first look at them today. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock and they're hard workers.
Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he
Let's
can
go.
Nice pick up on the first down.
Big third down conversion, getting the ball to your running back, and he does the rest. This guy, I think, will get a lot more touches.
And you want to know why he's on the field on third down? Because he can block, he can catch the ball, and he can also hand it off to him. He can go find the sticks and keep drives alive. What a weapon.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it's still a positive game.
They'll try to run. Pass mistakes, and he may get more. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down.
Man, who says you can't run up the middle anymore, right? Everybody thinks, I got to make big plays. I got to go way out to the left, way out to the right, way out space. Nope, right down the middle. Nice blocking. How about the running back? You could tell the speed, the wheels, does a great job getting down the field, making a huge rushing play.
Might as well
100 blocks,
give it to him
100
again.
blocks.
Finding an escape route.
And you gotta love the offense coming out with a plan. They're gonna feed their running back. Great job featuring him. Great job setting the physical tone. And they punched this defense right in the mouth and already got them back on their heels.
Leaves it with the running back. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Working that left side now. And out of bounds by the 12-yard line.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but you've got to give the quarterback credit to the location of the throw because he put it out in front of his big man. He was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Got it. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And how about the timing of the linebacker on the blitz to get in the backfield and get the tackle for loss?
Is there anything better for a linebacker than to run on a blitz and nobody's home except the back?
Such a great feeling when the Moses parts the Red Sea and the hole opens up and you go fit.
No, you kidding me? Oh, I forced that.
Throw a heater like that.
Oh my God!
Tips lead to
I should have kept running with him. I just should have kept running with him. Fuck my life. Oh my God, I'm playing like shit.
The defense makes him pay with the pick.
I am playing like shit. Man. Fuck. All that for nothing. I am.
Not the start the offense wanted to have. They had to punt the first time out. And here on the opening play of their second drive, they're going backwards. If they're going to run the football, these big guys up front, they've got to do a better job.
We've reached the end of the first quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far.
All the way down.
Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. Off the bootleg, working to fire. And the pass is incomplete. Jarred loose by the hit.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's throwing the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
They punted on their first drive of the game, and now they have to convert on third down before doing it again. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the big tight end. Wide open downfield. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. And the Sun Devils come to the line with a new set of downs. The give to the lone running back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
Finds his tight end. He's close to the first down, but they're going to work him just a little short.
It's a nice job, too, the quarterback after the throw, getting his eyes down. He had to get that they needed 2 yards to get that first down. That's exactly what they got. Great job of execution.
No secret about it. Just got to be physical, get a hat on a hat, low man wins, all the cliches to get that third down and short.
They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here.
Look, I know this guy's tiny, but on these slant throws as a DB, you've got to get your hands on him because he's just too quick. He's going to cross your face too easy otherwise, and he did right there.
Using his legs, it's Nacho.
Man, sending everybody.
As he picks up the first down.
All right, guys, that's not a home run type play, but he did it.
Hold on, I gotta fix something. Alright, now we're good. I got my playing stool. That works better for me.
Keep the chains moving.
The Sun Devils pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Get set, get set. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Let's go.
Yeah, nice job by the defense. That's what you're supposed to do. As soon as they catch the football, you want to limit that yards after the catch, and he went nowhere after the catch. Nice job by the defense.
To the air on second down.
Let's go.
He's there to make the stop, and then in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
How about the job and recognition by the defense? They knew exactly what they were trying to set up, and they had multiple defenders surrounding that intended target so that there was nowhere for him to go once he caught the ball.
Just a short pass to the tight
Let's
end.
go.
So he was forced to just take what the defense gave him, and they were able to stop him short of the first down.
And when you're a defense and you get thrown down, and you know exactly where those sticks are, you set your feet at them, they throw it underneath, you can rally, make the tackle.
Let's go.
Third down and long execution.
Let's go, man. That's it.
The attempt is no good. Guys, after the miss, no change in the score. Memphis has the ball back, and the offense ready to go to work. There we go.
Let's go, man.
An explosive play in the running game, and he's got the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Tight end now in motion. Quarterback making checks. Looking to throw, it's Preston. Makes the grab.
Let's go, man.
Finally brought down at the 31. It's a pickup of 15 yards on the play, and they've got a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He leaves it with his back. Really good job by everybody there. Good run and a first down. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half.
How about that for efficiency if you're on this offense right now? 3 plays, 3 first downs. They get that one running the football.
Oh, come on, hold that block, bro.
Field running ability. Everything they're doing right now is working. This play caller is in a rhythm.
Nice job by the defense. A lot of times offenses want time to mesh that RPO and read it. Now, the defense got in there so fast, they didn't give him an option. Got the nice tackle for a loss, putting the offense in a worse situation.
Gets the back moving. Wants to fire on second down. It's complete to the left. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch
Oh,
and catch
shit, I had...
and keep this
Oh,
drive.
I had the running back.
And finds a soft spot. He'll be stopped
God
short.
damn it!
The game needed about 3 more on that one.
I get the ball back.
That's just a very easy, comfortable throw for the quarterback. He knows he has his big target, tight end, running across the field on the drag. Nice play.
No movement from the field goal unit. The offense is out there to try to keep this drive alive on 4th down. Bunch formation for these receivers. They'll move the tight end. He wants to change this route. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Across the lane to get the 6th and now have the 1st down. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Memphis heads to the line with a 1st and goal. Quarterback snagging his way, tunneling and burrowing into the line. And this was just a low man wins battle right on the doorstep of the goal line, and the defense comes up with the stop. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal?
Let's go.
Keeps it on the sneak.
Woo!
These close games a lot of times come down to good execution late in the ball game. That was a late game situation. Nice execution, and now they got the lead going in their half, and they have all the momentum.
And the extra point is good. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone, it's Ross. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision of bringing out of the end zone was not a good one. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. They're working that left side. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Acho. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. To the air on 1st down. Nice big tight end. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Looking to throw on 1st down. Throws somewhere out. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
Love the physicality of the secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
Back to throw time, running short in the half. Got it in the middle of Tacho.
Let's go.
That should be
Let's
the
go.
final play of the 1st half.
Let's go, man.
We played 2 quarters
Woo!
here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, 2 quarters down, and I've got to say, this has been a fun watch so far in Memphis. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at Simmons Bank Liberty Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. And the Sun Devils will kick it off to start the 2nd half. He'll take the return, try to get better field position.
Oh my God.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. Split backs here. They'll open the 2nd half on the ground. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the 2nd half if you're on defense.
Finds his man down the middle. And the defense settled in to stop that before a short gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Off play action. Under fire.
Oh.
And he got smacked just
Damn it, man.
as it's incomplete.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
Slips through the line. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Makes the grab. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll go back to the ground. Not much running room here thanks to this senior defender.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in the 2nd half.
Oh my God! No way! No way! Oh my God! Of course! Of course! Of course! Of course! Of course! Of
When that receiver got
No.
free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you
Personal foul.
the best stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd.
Corners are fucking weak. Holy shit! He only makes a field goal.
On the run, it's thrown. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Tigers can really attack on this 2nd and short. They go to the ground. They make the stop, and he not enough yardage for a 1st down.
This is a guy that can find you the head yard. That play just pushes the pile to get that 1st down.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. On the gun, the running back has it. He has the 1st and still on his feet. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
And the fullbacks, usually are typically in there to block, right? Those are the big, strong guys that usually lead the way for the running back. But occasionally you slip it to them, and you probably don't do it too much and don't make a living off it. But when you get a nice little chunk like this, maybe you find another way to give him the football.
Give to the back. Looks as if he'll have enough to pick up the Memphis 1st down.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the 1st down.
They have declared their intentions on this drive, keeping it on the ground. It's 1st and 10 again.
With the blocks.
Got it on the 1st down and wants more. He has enough to move the chain.
Right away after picking up the 1st down, they go right back to their playmaker and running back. And I love the push they got up front, getting a hat on a hat, opening a huge hole for the ball.
And you become so hard to defend when you can run the football successfully on 1st down. If you're starting like that now, what opens up? Play action. Now you're making me play pass and run. This offense, if they can create that run physicality, now it opens up everything else.
Let's go.
Gets it out fast. Turning it on. smelling that end zone. They get it out of the floor after the big pass play. And the Tigers trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Keeping it on the ground.
Let's go! Defense, man.
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all this freakish ability on that play.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. USC is currently working from behind, but in front of a packed Coliseum, anything is possible. That fight song, those uniforms, momentum can change quickly. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Nevada. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should
Fumble it, man.
Oh, and how about that? I know
Why you guys
those
two
guys will
making
be
fumble?
keeping an eye on it for us.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
These kind of QBs put a lot of pressure on defense. If you think about it, it's so easy to roll them out to the left and play action. Does he run? Does he throw? I gotta cover the pass. I can't just go up and do it. And he chews up a bunch of yards really quickly. So hard on defenses.
He'll throw on 3rd down. He lost it high and deep down the left side.
Let's go. Let's go. Good
He
defense.
was trying to move the chains. He was trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. The Sun Devils will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Excellent coverage and tackle that time, and that's how the third quarter.
Come on, fourth quarter, Rick. Fourth quarter.
That's the end of the quarter, and Memphis has the lead. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. One more period to go. See who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They'll go back to work with a 1st down in the final period. The give to the back. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
To the air. It's Preston. Quickly out to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with the lead get conservative. I like they didn't. Like, they trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are. Defense has to be aggressive. You know, they have to be aggressive because they're down. They've got to get to the quarterback. They've got to get stops. Nice job throwing the football.
That'll be enough for the 1st down as they stop him at the 43-yard line.
Man, it's so nice to have a guy that you can depend on. Like, this offense is built around him for a reason. Just a good running back. You can see gets north-south, doesn't dance, picks up positive yards, breaks tackles. He's just a really good player, and that's why this offense runs through him.
They're going to go right back to him on 1st down.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff, where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got a lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Crosses the 30 to the 29 before he stopped. Another 5 on the play. It's a 1st down.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage of the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
This Memphis offense going to work again on 1st down. Second and 8 coming up.
And man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. A little screen to running back.
Let's go.
He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
You know, it's interesting. At this point of the game, in the fourth quarter, the defense is expecting them to run the ball because they're putting so many guys close to the
Oh,
line.
damn it!
They're taking advantage, throwing in 2 straight completions now back to back.
And this situation here on second down is the exact situation this offense wanted to stay out of. You got the lead late in the ball game. You want to get positive yards, keep that clock ticking. Now in a situation, it's interesting. Do they want to throw the football? How much do they trust their quarterback not to make a mistake here late in the football game with the lead?
Looking downfield, it's Preston.
No, I did exactly what you told me not to do, Danny.
He managed
Fuck!
to on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
Oh my God, I'm an idiot.
Arizona State has the ball back in the offense, making its way onto the field. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. Unloads it downfield. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one. You know he has the defense's attention.
Stop.
What a big play this one could be. Tight game, getting late, 3rd and long coming up. From the gun, wants to pass. He lobs one high down the
No, I'm in front of him! Oh my God, how? Oh my God, I'm in front of him. Oh my God. So crazy. Oh, hold on.
to the 48, no need.
Oh, man. Okay.
It's a first down. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. And that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
And the Sun Devils in a good spot here with second and short. On the move, it's Otto. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
Stop, man. Let's go
They
stop.
immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. Most important part of a clutch drive, piece together some first downs, get in position, and here they are on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top for first down. With the catch, it's Buster. Running with pace, changing speed, showing the moves. He's down to the 30.
Well, they don't pick up the first down there, but in this 2-minute situation, they need their quarterback to be decisive, to be accurate, and make really good decisions. And we'll see what he's able to do as they inch closer and closer towards the goal line.
Caught over the middle. It's
Oh,
They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down.
Defense just didn't have an answer there on the slant throw. Once the completion was made, they just couldn't get to the ball carrier and get him down on the ground.
Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. And guys, if they can somehow, some way find their way into the end zone, we'll have a tie game in the 4th. Grab behind the line. It's Ocho. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there.
And I think that call will leave people scratching their head. You know, you're down the possession. You got to go make something happen. The clock is ticking. Like, we got to take some shots down the field, or we got to get our butts out of bounds to actually make those catches.
Third ball, and defense knows the pass is coming, so they're going to have guys with their eyes on the QB. They're going to try to get to him with pressure. Giving your ears back. If you're on offense, you're making a blitz here. You got to get rid of this thing quick.
Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. He's got him still on his feet. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to Pater.
Yeah, they got to move fast, and obviously you're going for this on 4th down. You got to think about how many chunk plays I can get, move the sticks, get down the field. I got to get a score, Jesse, in this critical moment.
So start thinking about who are your best.
Let's go! Let's go! Thank you, Lord! Oh, my God!
Be aggressive, get touchdowns, no one can feel.
Oh, my God!
Now you get no plays, and defense blows up in a big part of the field, gets the big sack.
Hold it, hold it. Oh, my God, it moved away. Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a
Oh,
victory
my
as we have
God.
victory formation
Fuck.
coming.
What a battle. Holy
Can have a
shit.
major impact on even the most composed, well-prepared team. So how much did the crowd play a factor in this upset?
Well, this is what makes college football so great, the home crowd and how they were able to impact this game. No doubt about it, David. They played a big factor.
And they're still jacked up, and they're still excited. They play a big factor, and it affects everything. College football, road atmospheres, they're tough. Even when the team isn't ranked like they were today, these are the types of moments that can jump up and bite you.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Wow. Holy shit. 2 interceptions. Not good. Not happy about it, but we did it. Holy shit. Wow. Real quick. Damn, we are going after this guy.